Let's make it better! So we bought a nice new M2C chassis and the motor mount because the other one was slightly bent. So as you can see, there's some dents where the motor mount was. I tried to straighten it a little bit with a hammer, but nah. So putting the motor mount is straightforward, a little thing to close the hole here. And when you buy the chassis, you get droop screws. The only thing I don't like with the motor mount is that they give you these screws with a 2.5 hex millimeters in there. I don't like them because they round off pretty easy. I use cap screws with a 3mm hex in there. It's much sturdier and much stronger. They don't round off that fast. They also sell motor support brackets, but at the moment of filming they were out of stock, so I designed my own like that. Ecoboost it is. So at the moment that I was doing this build, there were a lot of items not in stock because it's a brand new car and everybody wants the stuff from M2C. That's why I 3D printed some stuff. I printed this thing to mount my Hobbywing Max 6 on there. You need an M3x10 4 times to mount the ESC to this plate. You need an M4x23mm. You have to cut a little off to get through this hole. You need two M4s x25 to mount this plate to this one. You need the stock M4x12 for this hole, and you need M4 lock nuts 3 times. You put 2 lock nuts right in here. Plate is going to sit like this. Take the original one, you mount one hole on there. You drill through those with a 4mm drill bit. First you mount the ESC to this plate. I'm gonna clean it a little bit and put some double-sided tape on there. So this is how it looks. In case you're wondering what this is another fan that I put in there. That's a rocket fan. I know that the wire is a little long, but we're going to make it work. So the best way to mount this onto this is take the M4x23mm. So you have to cut off a little bit. Get it over here. Put it in there, put the lock nut on, don't tighten it yet. Put this screw into here so it can align, and now tighten it. So as you can see, this screw is not going to touch the chassis. I did that third hole here to get extra mounting positions on this original plate. First mount the battery tray, otherwise you cannot put this one underneath this. And there are people that cut it off, but I kind of like it when then it's nice tucked away. I have to use an extension cord on that Ecoboost servo because it wasn't long enough.
Montage.
So everything is mounted up, but I wasn't very comfortable with the wire here sticking out as long from that ventilator, and I turned it around and mounted it to my receiver. What we're going to do with this, you'll find out later on. So when you buy the chassis, they provide droop screws, so we're going to remove those M4x10s that I put in there. And don't forget to grind this thing off, otherwise it doesn't fit on the chassis. So the car is almost together, and I also designed a fan holder to put on there, and then we're going to put this one into this one. So check it out. Links to all the 3D parts are in the description. I designed it this way that you can put a zip tie through it and it comes out on the other side. So the build is finally done. I put some backflip 4S on there from Arma, and I didn't put the hinge pins on yet because they were still good. So I'm gonna keep them. If they break, I have spares. And I forgot to mention, I put the shock O-ring pistons in there from M2C now, so now it's nice and plush. Finally, she's back together. It's only 10 o'clock. Ooh, that was a bad landing. Let me check it. Nah, she held up. So unfortunately I have to quit because it's getting too hot. The motor is getting too hot, so it's scorched out here. 10 o'clock and very, very hot. I'm gonna wrap this thing up and I'm gonna bash another video. See you later, Al. Peace.